everyone, welcome back to another episode of Coding with WesPy. My name is WesPy, and today we're going to be talking about Django. Now, Django is a web framework which allows us to essentially build websites really quickly. So that's why we're going to be using Django. Also, this will serve as more of an intermediate level where, you've been learning Python thus far, and maybe you're like, well, where do I go from here? Like, what do I do next? Well, this is where you go. And in case you haven't been following the series thus far, you will need to know Python to be able to progress past this point. So you'll notice the card that'll pop up in the corner. So go ahead and click on that, and you'll be able to follow along in my Python course. Now, what we need to do is we need to install Python or install Django. So what we're going to do is just like every other package we install, we're going to do pip install Django. Okay, and then we can go ahead and we can get this package installed. Now, when you install Django, it's going to come with a few other packages or dependencies that come with it as well. You'll see SQL parse and stuff like that. That allows us to be able to access some of the other things that come with this package as well, right? Because if we can't access SQL then or SQL, then we're going to have an issue. Because websites need databases. That's how we are able to pass data to and from the front end to the back end. Okay, that's how users save data. That's how we display stuff. Also, we're going to need an IDE at this point because packages are going to start getting kind of big, a little bit more cumbersome and stuff like that. So I recommend Sublime. You can use whatever you want personally, but I'm really a big Sublime fan, so I highly recommend you use Sublime. So I'm going to show you how to set up this package structure just to make your life like easy, okay? And in the next tutorial, we'll actually be doing a video on virtual environments, and then that one will show how to set this up with a virtual environment as well. I just don't want to make this overly complicated and give you more requirements. So we're just going to do this real quick, and then we'll jump into how the structure of the package looks once we actually run the server. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new directory, and we're going to call it site or a cool site, okay? And then we're going to cd change directories into a cool site, okay? Now, after this is our top level package, okay? The top level of our code. So when you're looking at packages, you got to think that we want this all enclosed in one thing. So this is the top level, a cool site. Now we're going to create a new one, and it's going to be called well, typically we would create a virtual environment here and we would name it that. However, we're going to actually start our server or create our server now. So we're going to do Django -admin, and it's going to be start project start project, and we're going to give it a name. It's going to be a cool site. Okay, that easy. Let's see. Oh, it'd be good if I spelled Django right. Django admin start project. No, I failed on start project a cool site. Okay, and so there we have it, right? And now what we can actually do before we even run anything, and this is a little site I already developed, but we're gonna jump back out of here, and we're gonna go into here, and right here. Okay, and we're gonna close this one out, and now we have our package. Okay, and so one of the first things you'll notice is manage.py. Okay, so here's the top level. Here's the actual top of our website. So this is literally like where our website is housed in right here. Okay, And then after this is how we are going to be able to engage with our website. And then this manage.py that's inside of this top level or the second level down is actually going to be one of the most key elements of our project. Okay, so and let's go ahead and look at this from the command prompt, and we're going to first we're going to check the directory. Okay, and then we're going to cd into a cool site. Okay, and then we're going to check the directory again. Okay, and we can find manage.py, which is exactly where we just saw it. And now we're going to use a command python, what is it? Python manage.py run server. Okay, and that's going to start our server. Okay, and as you can see, it comes up with a little bit of text. It's saying, hey, look, you got some stuff here, maybe that you gotta check out and take care of, but we're not going to be too worried about that right now. We're just going to worry about getting in and making sure our server is working right. Okay, and so now we've hit our splash screen, which is awesome because that means our server is working. It says that Django is installed successfully, and then, where we're going to be going here is we want to change this main page. Like, we want our own main page, right? Like, we don't want to be having their version of a home page. It's not really a cool site then, is it? So, and then you're going to see here, all of a sudden we popped up with a db.sqlite3. And then what that does is, well, as you can probably guess, that's literally our database. So, that's where our data is stored, but we're not really going to go into that right now because it's not really important. Also, you'll notice the PyCache, which is from it actually compiling everything. And besides that, for the most part, this is how you start a Django website, how you get going in it. So in the next one, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to use a virtual environment, so that what happens is if we install this here, then we won't be able to share our code with everybody, and it's going to be more of a struggle. So we're going to make this seamless and easy, so that when you decide you want to host your website also, this will be seamless and easy. So until next time, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, tell me how I did. If you liked it, if you loved it, let me know, and have a good one. Happy coding.